10 of the most ruthless ancient queens, blending real historical acts with eerie storytelling. Thrones of Blood, a horror from history. In the shadowed corridors of time, where whispers echo louder than screams, 10 thrones rose, each ruled by a queen whose cruelty soaked kingdoms in dread. Gathered in myth and memory, their legacy is not of silk and roses, but of ash and bone. Queen Ren of Valona I of Madagascar began the blood ritual. Her voice, sharp as obsidian, decreed death for descent. Thousands perished in her trials by ordeal, forced to eat poison-touched chicken skins while priests watched. The forests of her kingdom still echo with the gurgle cries of the condemned. From Egypt came Queen Soberneferu, who adorned her palace with crocodile skulls and embalmed servants alive to accompany her beyond the veil. Her sarcophagus was sealed not with prayers, but with the curses of those she buried breathing. In Assyria, Queen Semiramis, called Semiramis by the Greeks, bathed in the blood of defeated kings. She impaled generals, fed infants to lions, and stood laughing as cities burned. Legend says her soul still rides the smoke of fallen empires. China's Empress Wu Zetian wrote her edicts in ink and entrails. She crushed bones into dust-filled palace walls, executed her own children to hold power, and replaced sleeping concubines with wax dolls, until no one could tell who was real. Queen Irene of Athens once gouged out her son's eyes so he could no longer see the throne. The Byzantine court fell silent as his howls rolled through golden halls, and when she smiled, her teeth shone red under the moon. From the north came Queen Olga of Kiev, the widow who burned entire villages alive in revenge. When the Drevlians killed her husband, she responded with false peace. She buried emissaries alive, roasted others in bath hoses, and set pigeons aflame to ignite their homes. The night sky was orange for days. In Ethiopia, Queen Gudit reigned with fire. Churches collapsed under her command. Scrolls were devoured by flame. Monks were crucified upside down on olive trees as she danced, her crown twined with blackened bone. Queen Tzedakbu Ajor Palenque led heart sacrifices under blood moons, slicing into warriors with obsidian knives. Her throne sat upon a well of skulls, and the sacred cenotes overflowed with warm, red offerings. Empress Luji of Han China flayed her rival Lady Qi, gouged out her eyes, cut off her limbs, and displayed her mutilated body as a human pig to her guests, laughing while she fed her to her own son. And then came Cleopatra Thea, poisoned mistress of Syria. She murdered her own son when he grew too ambitious, sealing the goblet herself. At her court, the wine flowed freely, and so did death. Each queen's crown was a cage of bones. They ruled not with justice, but with terror carved deep into stone, stitched into banners of skin, whispered through generations. Historians call them powerful. The dead call them something else. If you wander old ruins at night, listen. Some say you'll hear footsteps, 10 sets, dragging through time, still searching for their next throne of blood. Would you like a follow-up on one queen story in more detail?